My name is T-Dub. We're here today with another episode of Whale Confessions. We have Fat Panda with us today. He's in chat. We're doing this live on Twitch. Come hang out, participate with us. As you can see, I leave all the things on because I think it's funny. We are here to have a good time. I stream Monday through Friday, 9:30 in the morning Pacific time to 12:30 Pacific time. I'm just kind of here for the lunch break, you know, your lunch or for work. Come hang out with us. Maybe I can make work go a little bit quicker for you. If not, you're just hanging out. Come hang out. You know, it's a lot of fun. How this game works, just very briefly, we look at an account, we check out the characters, and we try to guess how much money the person has spent. It's a lot of fun, and what's interesting about this game is you really never know, because the deals that had happened in the past, you don't know people they spent that stuff. We try to look at the current characters they have, then only then try to say something like, you know, current behavior is a good indicator for past behavior. And sometimes it works out for us and sometimes it does not. That's what's so fun about this game. You never really know how much someone has spent, but you do try to look at the behaviors and the red stars, and then you can kind of get an idea. There are indicators. So let's get this started. All right, sir. The Real Invader X, I haven't looked at anything yet. Lips, you too, get the hell out of here. Mr. Fat Panda Rage, that's his name in Twitch. How many days played are you, sir? That's the question. How many days played? We see your 12.6 TCP. We will go through your roster here in just 1 minute, but first we need to know how many days played. So, Lips, you are still guessing, but we have not... Oh, 1250 days played. Is that what we're saying here? Did I miss that? Okay, let me see. All right. What is your days played? Okay. So, 1250 days play. No? You're guessing. You're guessing. Oh, should we go through here? Oh, his PID is small. Oh, dude, you are true. Very true. I did not check out his PID. So he's 1223. Every tune has a heart. He loves his tunes. Get out of here. That's who he's working on right now. So he's at 1223 days played. He is at 12.6 mil. And let's take a look at these characters and we will have a better understanding of what's going on here. So first, just as I take a quick glance at it, he has Omega Red. Omega Red is not free to play friendly. I literally know 2 people out of about 10,000 that got Omega Red free to play, and they got damn lucky. Like I'm talking lucky. So seeing Omega Red over there at 5 red stars leads me to believe money was spent right there, for sure. Sinister, that is not an appropriate question. I started the game, but then took a break when X-Force came out. Got it. Okay, so he did take a break for a little while. I mean, 1223 days plays means you did log in 1223 days, but you could be like 1400 days. I think that's what we're understanding right now. Any hoarded resources? Now I took a break like 2 days ago. Okay, gotcha. So not that much of a break. At 1223 days, 12.6 mil. Yeah, how long was your break? That's another good question. Well, we'll go through and take a look at this and we will have an understanding. So Warlock 6, 81, 80, 85 Symbiote Spider-Man. You know, I always like to look at the levels that they are, because gear and gold and training mats, you get a finite amount, and if you want more, you gotta put up the do-re-mi, period. And as I look, I mean, pretty sensible up to this point. Shuri, Phyla, Scream, Kitty Pryde, Omega Red, very, very interesting. Silver Samurai, Ultron. I mean, his Silver Samurai is 5 red stars, you know, and his Lady Deathstrike is 5 red stars, 5.5. Money spent. I mean, it has to be. There was no other way. We have an indication of what type of spender he is. He cares about war tunes, or he cares about legendaries. He spent enough to obtain Omega Red. in doing so, it must be done. Look, his Ultron level 80, gear tier 15, that's some resources. That's because Ultron is not necessarily absolutely needed right now. So that is we'll call that a frill expenditure. Wolverine 70, fine. You know, Iceman. Look, I do like to see this here. You know, yellow bars in my attention. It's a sign of a healthy roster. Cersei is at 3, almost at 4. That could be done just straight from the event. I'm not chilling on that. Kestrel 6 stars. Money spent. Period. I mean, it is just that is the way. If your Kestrel is at 6, you are the luckiest person ever, or you had bought some deals. I mean, really, I know very few free-to-play people that have Kestrel at 6. Very few, and maybe some of them are in chat here today. But this right here looks at it right there. So lucky pulls from event or a $20 pack each. I agree with that for sure. See, Fox Robin Hood got his free to play, but like I said, he is only one of 2 people that I know. Kestrel for sure, money spent. Agreed. You hoard red star orbs, and for every new character, you never buy red stars. Fair. That was going to be my next question. Flip says 5K. Midnight says 3K. Midnight, I think I'm kind of leaning towards that way, but I mean, you don't really know. You don't really know. And we're going to keep going, you know, because we see some things that we want to bring to our attention. Surfer almost at 6. I guarantee he bought Surfer. Deathpool at 5 and 73 shards. Money spent. Cloak at 5. Unless, let's see where your dagger is. Is your dagger at 5? Oh, dagger is at 5 also. Yeah, I mean, I would think, and level 85. This to me kind of screams, you know, at least the passes were purchased and probably 1 pack each. I think that's pretty fair. Deathpool, I mean, she was the event. This could be free to play right here. This could be a free to play Deathpool. Maria and Sharon at 5. I'm going to go and kind of say some money might have been spent on at least one of those 2. I know that one was a campaign character, but having both at 5, maybe 1 pack of them. Captain Sam at 5, I'm gonna say 1 pack also. 7 red star Deathpool, yeah, he did get lucky. Average monthly spending 100 to 120. I would agree. I would maybe go a little bit higher just because of one thing. If you look at I mean, there is a lot of level 85s, a lot of gear tier 15s. It's difficult to get your teams up to level 85. It resource dependent. And he has got quite a few of them. I mean, this is the first page. Basically, this whole first page are all gear tier 15s, which at 1,250 days, that is not outside of the realm of possibility. But it is very, very cost inefficient, we'll say. I mean, we'll learn more from the second page. The second page always tells us more. I mean, the first page, everyone being all high and mighty, we get it. Moondragon 4, almost 5. Yeah, I'm going to lean that he does have a budget. Like, I'm going to say like maybe $150 a month, something like that. I think that's fair. You know, Zemo not maxed out. I mean, Proxima not maxed out also. Oh, wow. Yeah, he is definitely very lucky. And he said no pack for dagger, just cloak. So 1 pack for cloak. Understood. Do you watch Offer Review, Fat Panda Rage? Do you think the core calendar is a good deal, Fat Panda Range? Do you really? Yes, he does watch OMG. And New Shocker believes that there is a correlation between spenders and people that watch OMG, just because OMG every day gives the breakdown of what he believes and how much Scopely charges, and it can kind of give some insights to how much, if the deals are worth it or not. And New Shocker is convinced that if you watch OMG, the likelihood of you being a spender is greater because of the, you know, OMG is very charismatic. He is very easy to be like, that is a good deal. I mean, I would say a great salesman, but he's a good performer. You know, he's very entertaining to watch. I think he's a one of the best. But I will say that I agree with News Shocker that if you do watch OMG and you are a spender, you're more likely to be maybe at a higher level of spending than others right here. Is that a 6-star dagger? Yeah. Oh, Mr. Sinister. Of course we know the answer to that question. Turn those gold bars. He's a regular in this chat. Oh. See, the thing is, gold bars, we do believe in gold bars here. All right, now, Shatterstar easily could have been done free to play by now because of, you know, his availability. Multiple Man, he's on a node. You know, back in the day, though, these easily could have been purchases. Long Shot, almost, my Long Shot is pretty much the exact same spot his is in. And I did buy 1 pack of Long Shot and 1 pack of Shatterstar to get this started. To kind of like last December. I mean, I don't know though. You just don't know. That's what makes this game so challenging at times, because you don't know what offers he could have spent offers on Asgardians back in the day. We just don't know. Let's continue on here. See anything that really like glares out at us that is over the top interesting. Taskmaster, Jessica Jones, these things I like to see that 65 all the way around 65 and 12. Iron Man is level 70. I'm not going to give you too much crap for that. You have been around for a little while. I mean, generally 65 and 12 on tunes. Yondu, I mean, Yondu was, when Yondu was meta, you were probably playing, especially if you took some time off. I'm not gonna give you too much for that. 65 though, 12. A lot of these characters, 65, 12, 70. I mean, this is page 3, and we're still going 60, 65, 60, 65. You know, probably a couple $100 a month potentially. I remember back in the day when when purple gear was for sale, and you know everyone was like, "Oh, 10 cents a piece is a good price." This could very well be the case for many of these characters. I'm not sure though. We're just speculating because that's what we do here. 65. We're on page 4, still in the 60s though. We kind of know what that means. If page 4, you're still in the 60s, you have probably spent a little money on training mats and resources that were quality deals. The yellow bars, I still must say that I do like very much. You know, if your hand assassin is level 60 though, you've probably spent a tad bit of money. I'm just saying. And Ultimate's level 55, 50. You know, these characters are... I'm not saying they're not important, but you know, you have definitely put some resources into a lot of characters, and it costs. Resources are expensive. But another indicator, if we quickly look through, if you take a look at the ISOs and how he has so many blank ISOs, like he manages his ISOs well. He doesn't put ISOs on crap characters, which is an indicator of a smart spender. There is a direct correlation between people that have spent less and have less resources, of course, but a good indicator is also the amount of ISOs that are on characters and the amount spent. Like the 20,000s, it's like they're like 4s, and they're like freaking maxed out. This, I do like to go through here and see the 3s. 3s are they're more responsible than some of the other. And then some people care more about war, you know, because your character has to be at ISO level 4 to be war ready. It seems to me that he's been very sensible with his ISOs comparatively, and a lot of his ISOs are on his raid characters, which is something that I like. You know, I'm not sure why. No. Actually, I like this. You're fine. Look, if you can afford to put a little extra ISO on some characters if you're sitting on a whole bunch of characters with 0. I mean, it's not too bad. 7 red death pool, many people are extremely jealous of that. I'm not gonna lie, sir. She is an absolute beast. I have a pretty good understanding of what's going on here. I mean, I see a lot of 1-packs purchased. I see, you know, a lot of some training mats and stuff like that, up to 4K. I would agree with that. How you doing, sir? Night Nurse was mine, then Drax. Not at all back in the day when I had no problem with training mats. Oh, understood, Mr. Panda. Definitely not on Asgardians. So no wailing on Asgardians. Only focus now for Alliance and Raids. Yes, Yondu was my first 65, I think. Yes, Yondu back in the day was 1,000%. He was a he was a part of the meta. He just was. Less than $10 a day for sure. Less than $10 a day. You know, I'm leaning more towards like 3,500, 4,000. You know, right around there. I'd say that's probably good. Probably a bit more. I mean, it's hard to tell, but I mean, these things are. If Omega Red, yes. Lady Deathstrike, you know, spent to get Omega Red. Silver Samurai at 5. There are some telltale signs he has spent, and he has a lot of characters at level 65, all geared out, gear tier 12. You know, kind of reminds me of like how much Sage spent. It's very much like the same thing. It's probably right. They're probably right around the same dollar amount, and I'll probably do $4,000 for the over under, because I'm gonna base it on Sage was, what was Sage, like 4,800 or something like that, and this kind of reminds me of a roster like that, but a bit more sensible, because Sage went all out on his ISOs, where he has not. He's been a bit more thoughtful right here, going up to 3K. Wow. All right, should we say 3K? 3K might be reasonable also. We could check that out right here. Yeah, War Ready does give you a 10% stat. Oh, thank you, Chuck Wolf. A 10% stat bonus. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Yeah, from Cargo Bay. Nightwolf, I appreciate that. Totally. Yeah, 4K sounds good. Let's try this right here. Let's try maybe 3,500. 35. We'll try for it. So we're gonna do a prediction. How this game works is I start a prediction, and then you have the opportunity to bet above or below. And let's do all right. Fat Panda. How much has Fat Panda spent in MSF? We are at, we'll say 3,500. We'll say 3,500. I mean, he seems very reasonable. Above or below that, we'll go with spent more than 3,500. Spent. All right, 3,500. I'd say that's fair. That's a good number for sure. That's a good number for sure. So yes. Blake Angel, Angle says 4,000 to 4,500. Okay, 2 to 3,000. All right, I think this is good. 3,500. Start prediction. Go. All right, you have 5 minutes to, and I will scroll through this roster. You can ask him more questions. It is fun. Days played. Hey, Tonin, what's up? He is at 1,230 days played. Thank you so much. Jeeps is saying 5,200. Bendable saying the under, most definitely. You know what, though? It's very difficult to tell, Bendable. It really is. You just never know when someone has an affinity for a team also. You know what I mean? Like when Axeman came out, I wanted Jubilee. But when Bishop was available, you know, I bought. And sometimes you only buy, like, most of the time, if I like a character, me personally, I will buy one of the first offers. You know what I mean? But if there's someone that I really love and it's going to be within my budget, I'll buy 2 of the first offers. You know what I mean? I want to ensure that I get them to 5. You know, it's a character that I want to use often in raids. I want to gear up. And you never know when you come across, you know, someone, and this is, you know, he's been around for 1,200 days. Someone comes out, Doctor Strange comes out. I love Doctor Strange. You know, when my hair's grown long, I got a little silver on the side. You know, he's way more handsome than I am. But I'm like, dude, Doctor Strange, I love it. He's one of my favorite MCU characters. Maybe I'm going to wail out a bit more. You know, remember Longshot and Shatterstar were the hotness. It is like, it's the whole Icarus Cersei thing coming over again. Cersei thing come all over again. Therefore, I remember Longshot and Shatterstar. I will say right now, I bought both first offers of Longshot and Shatterstar. I mean, that's a bit whaley, I understand. I was very excited. I thought they were great characters. I'm like, let's go, you know, but very different. And I skipped many characters, you know, like many characters I was not interested in all. So that's how you never really know how much for sure. Raid characters are a must. That I agree with that for sure. Yeah, no Doctor Strange cosplay. I would have to grow out my hair, and I'm kind of liking it short right now. Well, maybe in the future, maybe for if I get enough followers or something like that one day, it would be fun. I mean, as I go through and look at this roster, you don't, because of the, you know, what about Magneto? What about to get the Magneto unlocked? I love Magneto. Look, I love Megan Stardust. She's a huge fan of Magneto, you know what I mean? And like, maybe if I would have been like, I'm gonna go hard to get Magneto, it's Megan Stardust's favorite MCU character, I can, you know, this will be, these things happen. This game pulls at our heartstrings. It really does. It really does. Hey, Lunatic, how you doing? We're in the middle of Lunatic, you want to play? You have about 2 minutes left to predict how much this guy has spent. 12 mil TCP, and then 12.6 mil, and he has been around for 1,230 days. He unlocked Omega Red. He has a you know, if you can tell, like Silver Samurai at 5, and then Lady Deathstrike at 5. Cersei, you know, this is probably from the event, so I don't know how hard he's wailing out on her. Deathpool at 5. I mean, spending is happening here. It is. It's just how much spending. Cloak is at 5. Dagger is at 5. This is, their money is obviously being spent. We're just trying to figure out how much and ascertain that for sure. What does Megan think? Megan thinks that, you know, Megan is really good at this game. She's probably at an 85% win percentile right now. I would always do what Megan does. She's not in here today. She's downstairs working. Thank you for the hydrate. It had been a minute for sure. Hello, Yules. Oh yeah, Yules, real quick. You got about a minute.
Perfection.
12.6. 1,230 days played, but he unlocked Omega Red. Lady Deathstrike's at 5. Silver Samurai's at 5. I'm just showing you the ones that we know our money spent. Kestrel is at 6. It would have been super difficult to get there. Deathpool is at 5. Cloak is at 5. And Dagger is at 5. It's 3,500. I'm probably more leaning towards the over on that. I mean, it's right in there. We're going to, we will find out in a minute, but he's obviously spending more. He said he likes to spend on raid characters. Shang-Chi is at 4, you know, and I don't know if he bought the medallion. Usually if you're sitting at Shang-Chi at 4, you bought the medallion for 1,000 cores, which bumped him up from a 3 to 4. You know, but he's at, 4 red stars and 50 shards, which kind of leads me to believe that maybe some money was spent there also. Yeah, red stars are definitely a wild card. At the same time, he has admitted no to the $50 red star packs, but he has a lot of characters, I mean, at level 70 and 65, like all the way down. It's quite impressive. I mean, page 3, 4, still level 65. I mean, it just that type of stuff. But at the same time, if you notice the yellow bars, it is quite impressive for sure. Yeah. All right. Prediction over. Let's see if Yules takes a minute and figures this out. All right. So first things first, I gotta change the. We're gonna change this, and I'm going to throw up the number. Let me go to his Discord and find it right here. Okay. All right. And then here we go. Oh, all right, open original. Oh, Oh, okay. All right. You ready? Here we go. Oh, goodness. He has spent $4,745.02. Oh my God. Oh my God. 47.45. I knew it. You know what? What's so telling is that the amount of, because if you show that the purchases there are there for sure. It was cool. Yeah, Jeeps, you were so close. Yeah, every time the over people are gonna be happy. Rip. Oh no. Commander James is pissed. Oh no. No way, Jose. Wow. No, I think I'm bad at this game because I've never spent. I have no clue how to judge. Duff has lost every time. Duff, dude, it's a tough game to play. Oh man. Let's I'm a scammer. How am I a scammer? Dude, how am I a scammer? I just said when I was doing my deliberation that I said at 3,500, but it could be higher. Like I just said that. All right, so now this is my favorite part, and we're gonna get to see who has spent what. Who has spent what? Perfection. Oh my God. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna choose a prediction outcome, but first we're gonna look at the summary. Oh, spent less, spent more. Oh, 230K. Oh, dude, 2-to-1 odds. Yesterday we had 4-to-1 odds. Dude, hey, it's not just you that say you're bad at this game. It is everybody. Spent more than 3. PW, big win. Captain, slow, big win. Flip, Scott, Bubba, Lips, Jughead. I'm just gonna call you IP Man because I can never pronounce your name properly, but IP Man is a beast, so you are a beast. Callie, good job, and Devils with the victory. Wow. Usually Devils not so lucky. And now let's say here, who are the big losers? 67% said less than 3,500. Let's take a look. Oh, 20 people. No, too legit to crit. 194,000 dub coin. Holy shit. I mean, sorry, YouTube. I'm a little, no. Megan Stardust, Duff, Jobu, Tonin, Kaser, Yules, HD. Oh, Fox Robin, Georgie. No, 20 people chose wrongly. I'm so sorry. Too legit. 194,000. Is that all of your dub coin? Don't you now? You're going big. You're a gambler. You're a straight gambler, sir. Holy Christ. Yeah, 5,000 is a small bet. Yules, yeah, but the thing is, learn from Yules. If you're not really feeling it, go low. Holy Christ, too legit to crit. He was not only feeling it, he was like, this is shebang. You bumped up over those numbers. I mean, Too Legit is actually quite good at this game. He is quite good. I mean, all right, so choose outcome. Spent more than 3,500. Complete prediction. Let's go. That was quite impressive. You're at 133 dub coin. Oh no, I love it. I absolutely love it. That's my favorite part right there. That is my favorite part, is looking at who won and who did not win. All right, now for the final thing here. Are you a whale or not a whale? You, sir, are definitely whaley. I mean, you're not a Kraken, of course. You're not to the 28,000 range like we had Pops and other people. You're more like a how do I say? You're more like you're not a killer whale. You're not a humpback whale. You're not one of the bigger whales. You're kind of like a manatee. You're kind of like a manatee whale right in there. $4,745. you're almost a big whale. But thank you so much for for letting me have you on today, sir. You are absolutely the best. Big dolphin, a guppy. He's a seal. Dolphin. A panda whale, he says. The real Invader X did say 5,700 first. I get you. Whale-ish, whale adjacent, super dolphin. Oh my God. Oh, Silic says he's in the money already too. Watch for about 10 minutes. Hell yes. $100 a month isn't unreasonable. I totally agree. I mean, it's just how you want to spend. Like, you're going to go to the movies, you're going to play video games. It all just depends on how you want to spend your money. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I love you. I would appreciate a like and subscribe. If not, it's all good. Thanks for watching the video. Come hang out with us on Twitch. I would appreciate that more. I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye-bye.